Musicians in bars getting beer. I have Baz Littlerock, Bon Jovi Forever. We're out in the woods today. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Great.
Good.
Tell us about the band.
We've been playing Bon Jovi music for about 14 years, coming up on our 14th year.
Right on.
Going all over Canada wherever we can and just rocking out and having fun.
Great. Where are you playing next?
But we have a show coming up at the Birch Mountain, Scarborough.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
For Valentine's Day.
Great.
And the night before we're in Belleville, and this weekend the Baz Littlerock Band, which is my top 40 original project, is at the Ganny in Port Hope.
Oh yeah.
And there's a bunch of shows. There's like 40 shows this year so far already, so I can't keep track of them all. I'll tell you, you can find it on the website at bonjoviforever.ca.
You want to tell us about your history and?
Well, like I said, we've been together for 14 years doing the Bon Jovi, and I've been playing music for about 25, 26 years, just in and out of bands. I've probably been in more bands than I've had girlfriends, so yeah. It's a labor of love for sure.
Right on. And so who do you like playing with? Who are your band members?
This year we've played with, the guys in the band. There's Adrian Ellis on the bass, Roscoe Stewart, on guitar.
Right.
We go by Jenkins sometimes live, just depends on the night.
Oh, okay.
He plays with Alias, Juno Award winners from the 80s.
Oh, awesome.
Daryl Coleman on the drums, they call him the Rock and Roll Kid, and Jeff Feedoff on the keyboards.
Great.
Yeah.
And who else have you liked playing with over the years?
Well, in the other band I've got John Edward Keys, who plays keyboards in my other band, and Kevin Kunkel, who we refer to as Keggy.
Yeah.
Greatest hair in the business, probably. And this year we had a couple really good bands play with us. There was a young lady named Augusta Ray, who's a country artist.
Right.
She's got a killer set of pipes on her. And there was a band we just played with in Quebec called Rusted. And they're like a straight-ahead rock band. You'd swear to God they came right out of the 80s. I mean, they got the cowboy boots, the hair, the sound. Their music's awesome. Like, both those artists are really good. And if you have a chance to listen to them, you probably should.
That's awesome. What else is on the go? Do you play any other instruments?
I play guitar,
yeah,
and I pretend to play drums, bass a bit. Anything I can do to get in a band or make money in a band, or just not have to hire somebody to help me out in the studio.
Sure, just a hardworking musical type of guy.
Do whatever I can. I love playing, and I love writing and learning and all that fun stuff.
What made you start Bon Jovi? Was it because you looked like them, you sang like them? Did you know that this was inevitable? Tell us about that.
Years ago, I was in a metal band, and we were trying to do Judas Priest and Metallica and Maiden and all the cool metal stuff. And as a diehard metaler, but you're singing a Metallica song, and then somebody comes up to you after the set and goes, "Do you know who you sound like?" And you're like, here it comes. Yeah, I sound like Bon Jovi. And they're like, yeah, sure enough. So it's when
you knew.
Yeah, so
when getting that all the time.
Yeah, when my son was born, I thought, you know what, I'm not worried about being a rock star anymore. I don't want to make it. So
good for you.
Thought I'd do a tribute band, and it was kind of a logical choice to do it, Bon Jovi. So that's what I chose. And
how'd you find your Richie Sambora?
Well, that's a funny story. We were doing a duo Bon Jovi tribute show to raise money for autism, and I met him in the change room, and he says, "I'm a guitar player. If you ever need somebody, give me a call." So when our guitar player left that we had to go do country music with his wife, to-be, I gave him a call, and sure enough, he said, absolutely. He came down, and it's never looked back. He's awesome.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. How did the two of you then form the rest of the band?
Well, he was the band. Me and the drummer and the keyboard player have been together in the lineup. Like, I'm the only original member left.
Sure.
But the drummer's been with me about 6 or 7 years now. The keyboard player's been with me for 5. And Adrian, the bass player, and Roscoe, they've been in the band. They call it year 1, so they're starting year 2 now.
Oh, okay.
And but in all honesty, and not to take anything away from anyone else who's ever been in the band, because they've all been great musicians, but the band's never been better. I don't know if it could get better. I don't think it could. So
that's great. Well, that's good to hear. Tell me again, who else you like working with?
Well, I do this other band called Trilogy, and it's Journey, Bon Jovi, Bryan Adams, and it's me singing the Bon Jovi. This guy Ricardo Kersey from Absolute Journey does the Journey.
He's been on the show.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a very nice fella.
Yeah.
And Doug Vardy, who does Bryan Adams.
Oh, okay.
And my Bon Jovi band guys are the guys who back the whole show up for the musicians. So it's a lot of fun. We've done one show. We have 2 more this month. One at the Port Hope Theater, and then the other one's in Windsor. So they're a lot of fun shows and good entertainment.
Now, where's the biggest place?
There's been a few. There was one in Campus Casing. We played a hockey arena out there.
Oh, right on.
3,000 or 4,000 people, and just all over the place.
Great.
Lots of big places, small places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got any wild stories from the road that you want to share? That you can share?
We can share.
Well, it is YouTube. It's not public television.
Yeah, that's true. There's always wild stories, like our keyboard player who likes to sleep, and not really any wild stories. We're pretty tame.
You got any plans for recording?
I have a studio in my basement, so I'm always recording music and writing music, and anything I can get involved with music, I try to help other musicians out whenever I can.
Have you played the Birchmount before?
Years ago, we played there.
Right on. Working with Dream Rock, have you done that before, or is this the first time with Scott?
As far as I know, since I've taken over the booking of the band, that's the first time.
Oh, right on.
That we worked with Scott and Dream Rock, so we're really looking forward to it. I hear good things from our buddy Ricardo from Absolute Journey. Worked with them last year, I believe, and so we're hoping, we're just hoping to have a good night and a good turnout, a couple of 100 people, and show Scarborough that they still know how to rock and roll out here.
For sure. Well, now that the Nobby is no longer in any form, and the Birchmount's got to step up again.
We hope so. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, that's great.
So we did play over there a couple times too, and always had a good time. So
cool. Well, I really appreciate you being on the show and doing this last minute like this, and I will see you on the. Is it the 13th or?
Yes,
February 13th.
February 13th.
That's great.
I believe it's 9:30, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. So
that's okay. We can look it up on Facebook and whatnot.
Yeah.
So thanks again for being on Musicians in Bars Getting Beer. We'll have to get beer live and in person at the bar then.
Absolutely, I'm in.
Thanks, Baz.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.